Warning.
What you're about to experience is the incoherent ramblings of a madman who did a lot of research but also is just dumb. One Piece is my religion. I hope you find some solace in that. Enjoy, like, subscribe, whatever.
What's up, all my slugs and slugettes? It's your boy, Sluglife, the left wing of the legendary STRAWCHAT CREW.
For a few years I start killing flows, cause I ain't trying to have no more victims. Spent my whole life running state to state, gotta state a couple of issues. I know everybody, location, so you know I'ma address you. It's the original Young Kendrick Jones, call me the king, that's next to luck. Young boy, get your level up, hood classy attire for my resume.
I'm here shouting out, supporting my boys. I'm talking YG Amir 17. I'm talking Abdul Ben Kazian, Condi Oriano 22, or not 22. What's with all the 22s with you guys? Kilowan, Zanman 311, aka Kozuki Yamato. Of course, Shanks Mugiwara. And of course, the right-hand man to the future king of the pirates, Mihawk Zoro. And the one and only captain of the Straw Chats, my captain, your captain, all of our fucking captains, Sun God. Or did he change his name again? He's changing his name. Captain Nika. Administrator Captain Nika. I can just chill here and do whatever I want, you know what I'm saying. It's a nice rainy day tonight, and I went into an Australian accent for no reason but to throw you off. We got the gum fruit, or the human mythical Zoan motherfucking Nika. We've got our Binks's brew.
It tastes like buttholes.
Let's get
To work.
So we're going to be going through a few theories tonight. We're going to be going over the slug life mega theory. I originally got the idea for a lot of this stuff. Captain Nika knows a lot of this. Mihawk, Zoro, Shanks, all you guys in the Straw Hats. Some guy on Reddit posted some shit called mega theory, and I mean, this thing's like a dissertation at Harvard for a doctorate, master's, PhD, bachelor's in fine arts. We're going to start with, you know how much Oda loves religion and putting all kinds of different religion and myth and monsters and gods and all kinds of stuff from all over the world, all different cultures. He just mixes in here with the One Piece, and he's just a genius, as we all know. So let's talk about giant birds and snakes. Well, this can't be coincidence. There's so many cultures around the world that have this image in their religion or culture of a bird fighting a snake. Let's take the Mexican flag, for example. It's literally an eagle holding a serpent in its talons. Norse mythology, the world tree Yggdrasil, which we're going to get all into Norse mythology in a minute. Don't you worry, I know you're fucking sweating, but you just gotta breathe, man. We all just gotta breathe. So the giant serpent and the giant bird. In Hindu, the giant bird is called Rock. R-O-C, Rock. And then its arch enemy is a giant dragon, a giant serpent. I mean, during this whole Kaido Luffy rooftop battle, what do we call it? Rooftop-ageddon? Roofgate? We'll stick with the Roofgate for now. In chapter, Luffy had a move called Rock. So clearly we got the serpent versus the bird thing going on here. And rewind to the Kozuki clan from Wano. Their symbol for the Kozuki clan, we talking Odin, Momonosuke, Toki, that whole clan. Rest in peace, every single one of y'all samurai heroes. Their symbol is a bird. Am I doing good?
Yes.
Is it corny?
Not at all.
Cool. So, I'm definitely going to be butchering this story a little bit. I'm not reading it verbatim off of some college scholastic textbook. Just bear with me if I mess up some specifics. There were these two brother gods, and one of them, the better brother, I guess, he had like 1,000 children, and they're all strong as shit, they're dope, they're husky, they're all out here like, yeah, man, our daddy's a god out here, and our uncle can't even have one goddamn child. I guess they're all from Kentucky or something. The second brother was really jealous. He couldn't have any children, and he managed to have 2 kids, and they were both eggs. Eggs. We gonna get them that eggs. Eggs. But one of the eggs hatched way too early, thousands of years before it was supposed to, and it came out huge as shit, this creature inside the egg, but clearly not as big as it could have gotten if it had gestated another couple thousand years. Giant elephant. Zunesha, Zunesha, oh, we gotta love a Zunesha. So then Zunesha was all like, yo, I swear to God, Pops, Uncle, all y'all gods, do not touch my brother's egg. Let that shit gestate. Let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Let it ruminate. Let it illuminate. All of the emanates. Remember that giant white egg with the pink polka dots on Goldie Rogers shit back in the day? That's right. That egg is the brother of Zunesha. And it's going to be a giant bird rock. And it's one of the 3 ancient weapons, along with Zunesha. So let's think about the weapons. Uranus, Pluton, motherfucking Poseidon. We already know Poseidon is Shirahoshi. She controls the seas, pretty much. She controls the sea kings. She is Poseidon. Poseidon, god of the sea. I mean, what more do you want with that? So Pluton, Pluto, which is the Roman Hades, the god of the underworld. Uranus was actually around with Gaia way before the Titans and the gods in Greek mythology, and so obviously Uranus would control the sky. And I'm thinking Pluton, underground, controls the earth, or not controls, but has some kind of power that can go deep underground or dig into something that should be undiggable. But so Poseidon is chilling on the seas. We got Pluton on the ground, just like, what's up? I got this shit on lock. And then we're going to get Uranus, Rock, the giant Hindu bird god from Roger's egg, just flying in the skies, keeping an eye. So we got sea, ground, sky. And we already know Shirahoshi. We already know one avatar, if you will, for these ancient weapon god things. And each one has their own kind of monster they control. So Shirahoshi's got the Sea Kings. Pluton, I believe, is going to be, I think we already know. It's your boy Momonosuke. I mean, we've already seen he's the only one who can talk to Zunesha. He's the only one who can command Zunesha to do anything. Zunesha came all the way over here from God knows where just to help out Momonosuke in the War for Wano. I think Momo is going to be riding around on Zunesha, just fucking shit up, while Shirahoshi's going to be not too far behind with an army of Sea Kings. But then Uranus, the one who controls the skies and the weapon of the sky, it's your boy Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, I said Luffy. Call the cops about it. So it's going to be Luffy in the sky, Momo on the ground, Shirahoshi in the ocean. Shirahoshi in the ocean. Yeah, okay, yeah. Shirahoshi in the ocean. She got a tushy. It's very squishy. Anyway, my favorite part. Let's get into the
Norse mythology.
Let's talk about the motherfucking red line. So remember these guys? Remember these two bozos from way back when, from, I don't know, like 2002? One of them said something very interesting. Yeah, there's that big red serpent that no one can defeat, not even giants. Let's back that up. There's a red serpent that no one can defeat, even giants. That's got to be the red line. Now let's get into Norse mythology here. There's the world serpent, Jorgenmundur, the giant fucking snake from God of War. It wraps around the world, and it eats its own tail. And one day, when it lets go of its tail, that's the start of Armageddon or the end of the world, whatever. That's got to be the red line. The red line goes around the whole world, separates these oceans. These oceans used to be, it was just all one big ocean world. Remember in O'Hara, way back when, during Robin's backstory, they were in the library. Clover, or the guy with the clover hair, this guy. There was a giant globe, kind of like this one actually, of Earth, of the One Piece Earth that we know and love. But there were 8 celestial bodies orbiting around Earth, whether they be moons or other planets, we don't know. Way back when humans were still stupid as hell, I mean we still are, but stupider, living in villages and huts and shit and sucking each other's toes just to get a quick meal for the day. Did we ever do that? I feel like I did that for breakfast this morning. Every single day, in the morning, they would wake up and just go out into the middle of the village and just make all kinds of noise, the loudest amount of noise as possible. They'd be banging pans together. They'd be ringing bells. Bells, remember that. And they were doing, and they would sing and dance and just be making Chewbacca noises and shit. Just whatever the fuck they could, so they could scare away the giant serpent moon eater god, because there were 8 moons or planets above Earth, and this giant serpent god just loved eating fucking planets and moons. But to stop it, every day the villagers would make noise. Remember Skypiea? Remember that giant bell? Remember how they worship those giant blue serpents? I'm just saying. One day, this giant serpent god fell in love with a human. I don't know if that's legal, but they let it happen. So the giant serpent sea god fell in love with a human. The humans didn't like that too much. The humans killed the human, and this serpent went on a fucking spree of mayhem and destruction. It ate 7 out of the 8 moons. So backtrack a little bit. The One Piece Earth used to be nothing but ocean. There were only 3 types of creatures: the giant serpent sea god, fishmen, and sea king. That was it. There were no islands, there was no land, there were no birds, deer, there were no humans, there were no anything. And the sea god got so pissed off, it started eating these moons and planets that were orbiting our Earth. And all of these planets started to fall to Earth, made all of these random-ass islands. Why do all these islands have different electromagnetic fields, and why are there fucking dinosaurs here, cavemen over here? I swear to God, there was an alien sucking off a turtle on this island over here. Because each planet had its own electromagnetic field, it had its own species, and they all came crashing to Earth when the giant serpent sea god got pissed off. And then, because that happened, the giant serpent sea god was in prison.
久しぶりだな麦わら。